Hey, I'd seen people doing a species challenge where mainly used Funko Pops, and you had to find a pop that was human, animal, robot, alien, and monster. But I decided to do one with just other stuff, other collectibles. I did pick 2 humans and 2 different monsters, though. So it's still a little different even more. So, the first one is human. And first human is Marshall Bravestar from an old cartoon that I grew up with. And I have him and the main bad guy almost complete, except for the bad guy doesn't have a hat. And the second human is Indiana Jones. It's a talking one, but it never worked very well. And to make his complete outfit, I had to get 2 different Indiana Jones. Because I believe, there was like a whip cracking one, and he didn't have his jacket, but he had his messenger bag. And the other one had the jacket and his belt, but didn't have the other stuff. So I just kind of pieced them together from one. The talking one looked better too than the whip cracking one anyway. This one looks way more like Harrison Ford, though his face is starting to crack because of the rubber, because his mouth moves. You have to like short circuit it to get it to work. Okay. And the next one is animal. So I picked Teddy Ruxpin. It's the smaller one from the little bit bigger one that had cassette tapes. This one just had its own type of cartridges. But he still works though. Just his mouth and eyes don't move when he's talking. Did you know? I forgot my own line. Did you know Teddy Ruxpin is an Ilia? It's kind of an inside joke. But yeah, I was pretty happy to find this one time. I'm trying to think how much he was. He wasn't very much. I want to say he was like $10 dollars. I always kind of wanted one because it was one of those toys when you're a kid you were like, oh man, that's a rich kid's toy to have. Okay, next is Robot. And this is another one I found thrifting. It's Transformers Armada Starscream. I got him for, I think, $9. Yeah, I was really happy to find this guy. He's really dusty, though. But yeah, he has a bunch of... He lights up, and he has a lot of flip-out weapons and blades. And he makes a lot of sounds. He has some nipple guns. But yeah, he's the biggest Transformer I had, too. One of my favorites. I have a little Starscream from the movies that rides on his back. Let's see. Fall over. And the next one is Alien. I was gonna pick 2 for all of these, but I didn't happen to. But it's my favorite villain from the DBZ movies. It's Bojax. I don't have the rest of his hair clipped on because it's still in his box. Because he's usually in his box, since he's a bigger figure. But yeah, would you believe, like, just look at the detail and the articulation and stuff. He has boot swivel. He can move at the waist. He has a thigh cut. So arms can kind of move in and out and up and down. The wrists can move. And most of these figures were only like $15 back in the day. But since they're Irwin, I think. No, Jax. But yeah, the Jax and Irwin ones are pretty expensive. But yeah, he's got rubber clothes and everything. And just amazing figure for only $15. Now you like have Legends figures that are smaller than him that are more than that. Let's see if I can get him to stand up. Now, my next is monsters, and I picked like two. First one is Anguirus from the Godzilla movies. I always liked that he looked kind of like a hairbrush if you took hold of him. But yeah, he was always one of my favorite monsters in the Godzilla movies that weren't Godzilla. And then the other monster is Ruffraff from Yokai Watch. I'd showed him one other time before. But yeah, pretty much he's a spirit monster. He's like the spirit of, like, acting tough and, like being a vigilante and stuff. And he's got this weird boner hair. Because he's like the spirit of a Yakuza. So he still has, like, the waist wrap and the pompadour hair. Now, usually I've been sitting over here playing my little arcade game. So yeah, that's all of them. If anybody else wanted to do this challenge, a lot of people are. But, which was your favorite? Did you have one? And I think that's about all for me. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.